we are still recovering from the strongest wind gusts that we had last night, with potentially more wind ahead. We've got our meteorologist Liam Healy, as mentioned, out in Penfield. Liam, what are you seeing and what have you heard so far?
Well, we haven't heard too much just yet, but we've been checking the outage map as we've been kind of watching throughout the morning, and numbers have been dropping pretty steadily here across a lot of the region, especially out here into parts of Webster and Penfield. Though where we are right now, we are at Wickham Farms. In that area, we did see a tree down on the power lines. This area currently without power right now. It's pretty dark out here, I mean, evidently, as you can tell. And this is something that we're going to have to be concerned about throughout the rest of the day, because as James, you mentioned, we do have winds beginning to ramp back up throughout the day. Wind advisories are in effect for everywhere except Wayne County until about 7 p.m. tonight, as those gusts get up to 30, 40, 50 miles an hour again. And with already the trees weakened by all the wind that we've already seen, we're going to have to continue to be mindful that this could be an issue again where we start to see more widespread power outages. And just so you guys know, when you approach a down power line, the best idea really is to not. You don't want to get anywhere near these. It's always important to assume that these lines are live. You want to make sure you're contacting proper authorities. That includes RG&E, or even some people have called the fire department, which just across the border, we had the opportunity to talk to the Webster fire chief last night, and he said that there was a big ramp up in calls across the area, some of them for even down lines, and a number of other issues that precluded with this storm.
5 of the calls were for reported down power lines. 4 of the calls were for smoke in a building. 2 of those were for overloaded surge protectors. 1 was for a faulty fireplace, and 1 was a candle caught some drapery on fire.
And just to make a point on that last note there, make sure if you do lose power, you are using candles, you're keeping an eye on them, you're not leaving them lit after you leave the house or you go to bed. Safety is going to be key once we especially start to see the temperatures drop later today. For anyone still out of power, just make sure you're staying warm and using common sense to do that, just like not leaving a stove on or trying to use the oven for warmth either. For now, we'll toss things back into the studio to you guys. Hopefully a bit warmer in there than we are out here.
All right.
Yeah, great advice, Liam.
Yeah, thank you, Liam. We'll talk to you again at 6 o'clock. And remember, with these outages, if you've got stoplights that are out, treat those as a 4-way stop, everybody. We've got the outage map with the current issues still posted with restoration times on our website, rochesterfirst.com.